Hello everyone, my name is Iman from Mane. So, I didn't know what type of YouTube channel I wanted to make at first, just for context, because I do love playing games, but at the same time, I do like having topics and talking about certain aspects in life. So, I just decided to just play some gameplay and also just talk about a topic. So, obviously, you can see the title of the video. Today's topic is why is everyone obsessed with being rich? So I'll just have like a whole script here, so just my notes. So I have a few points on why people are obsessed on wanting to be rich. So we'll start off with the first one. So first point, life got more expensive than the old days. So first off, we just have to admit life is getting more expensive by the day. Like, bro, as a little kid, do you know how cheap McDonald was? Like, don't get me wrong, McDonald is quite still affordable today, but I'm from the UK, so in the UK we have a thing called saver menu, so just food at a cheap price. And you know when a fast food restaurant or chain has a saver menu, that's how you know the food is expensive. So for a bit of context for me, I'm from Manchester, and I don't know if they did this around the whole UK, but for example, if you bought a bus ticket, at the back of the bus ticket, there would be a meal voucher for McDonald's. You could get a Big Mac, McChicken, medium fries. I'll show a picture of it on the video of what it looked like. You could you could get that all for the price of £2. Do you know how cheap £2 is? Like £2 is really cheap for McDonald, especially for McDonald. For any Americans watching, that is around $2.70. So we'll just round that up to $3. But do you know what the crazy thing is? Do you know how much that same meal will cost you with no voucher? Like this was just a voucher, but without the voucher, I think it still was cheap. Like it cost you around like £5. Like that's only like an extra £3. So like £5, like what, $6, $7. But that same meal today, like if you was to get like let's say Big Mac and medium fries, that would cost you £9. That is literally $12 for a medium burger and fries. That's not even a large. I kid you not. Like, food is getting more expensive by the day. Like, this just goes on to my next note. That grocery shopping has gotten way too expensive. Very expensive. I remember as a kid, like, when I used to go shopping with my mom and my dad, like £200 on groceries, that's like $300. Like, that would last you a good, like, 2 months. Like, a solid good 2 months. But obviously, that just depends on how many people you live with. But now that food runs out in less than 2 weeks. That 200, $300 on groceries, yeah, that shit's done in 3 weeks, less than a month. And I think what the crazy thing is, it's like this is groceries. This is like basic necessities that we need groceries to live like, and it's just getting more expensive. How is it getting expensive to buy food? Obviously, I know there's stuff to do with the world economics and all of that, but this is basic human survival. Like, people need food to survive, and it's just sad to see. It's just sad to see groceries getting expensive. Like, and obviously, I have three siblings and two working parents. For context, I'm 19 years old. Right now, I'm in college. Obviously, I do bit of part time work. And obviously, with six people living in a house, that is a lot of mouths to feed. And obviously, when you have younger siblings, they do tend to eat more food, and that food tends to run out really quick. But back then, that food would survive just fine. Like back then, like Costco trips. Ooh, Costco. What do you guys know about Costco? Like You would go to Costco when you was gonna do a big family shopping. Like you was gonna go crazy on shopping. So we'd go Costco, me and my family. Like we'd grab at least £400 worth of groceries. That's like around $500, I think. So and that would last us a good 3 months. Like Costco was the place to just to go stock up. Like if there was gonna, just in case there was an apocalypse, just in case there was an apocalypse. Uh, just let's hope there is no apocalypse because Costco would just be ransacked. But yeah, so me and my family would go Costco. We would grab everything. Like back then going to Costco, like I could grab like new frozen food that I've not tried yet, new cereal that I've not tried, because like Costco was the place where like you just get everything. You get everything. You try new foods, and you know it's gonna last you a few months. But now like we can't go Costco try new stuff because it's too expensive now. Like we only go to Costco to grab our our normal shit like that the cereal that we eat, like Craves, Cheerios, Frosted Flakes. Like we can't grab new cereal because obviously like it's like what's the point? We might as well. We have to save money. Like we have to save money, and it's like we have to go Costco like almost every month. You know how mad that is. Like Costco would be a place where you would go like every every few months. Like let's say, ooh, once every 4 months. We'll put it as that. But now you have to go Costco every month for that stock up. But obviously in the UK we do have cheaper supermarkets like we got Aldi, you got all this what else Lidl, like you got all this other stuff. But I think the point that I'm trying to get at is that food is getting more expensive by the day. Like they're raising up the prices for all your standard foods and all of this. Another note that I want to make. This isn't even on my notes, but it's just something that I wanted to mention. Like the prices of services. Services are getting hella expensive. I remember when my mum first got me Netflix for our family. Like Netflix was about like close to like £10, £12. That's like around $15 for premium. Now premium's like £18, and now you can buy Netflix, but you have to watch it with ads. What is the point? What is the point of Netflix if I'm gonna watch it with ads? This is why it's just obviously I wouldn't. It's not good to do illegal stuff, but hey, you got to pirate, bro. Like you just gotta watch pirated shit nowadays, cause now it's getting too expensive to watch stuff. Like we have to watch ads. Like we paid these services to avoid ads initially. Now we have to watch these ads. So it's like, hey, what can we do, bro? What can we do? So yeah. So for this point, people don't want to be rich for the fun of it. They want to be rich so they can survive day to day life. Like nowadays, chasing wealth is like it feels like survival. It literally feels like survival. Like you can't survive without money. Money is like a tool. Like obviously, the gameplay that I have right now is Minecraft. Like like Minecraft, you could compare Minecraft to a crafting table. You need a crafting table. Like without a crafting table, you cannot craft anything. You can't do anything. Like with money, you cannot do anything. You can't do anything with money. Money is an essential tool. So I'll move on to my second point of the video. Yeah, I had like two other points, but obviously that one point was at least 8 minutes long, so I'll just do my last point here. So this is social media made us compare everything. So social media, it's not a bad thing. Social media is like it's like money. It's like a tool. It it just depends on how it's used, and social media it has changed the world. It has dramatically changed the world. Like you can text someone from a whole different continent in seconds, and like you can literally reply to someone in a whole different country in seconds, like back to back communication. Like humans are really advanced, but I digress. But social media has shaped the way that we view what being successful and being rich is. Like, like the way I see social media, it's like a double-edged sword. On one side, it's a good thing. It can motivate people. It can help people find their goals. It can bring people together and just all around spread positivity and create community and all that good stuff. But on the other side, it's really negative. Social media, like social media can paint a narrative like, oh, if you don't have these certain things, you're not worth it in life. You're not successful. This is the reason why you're not successful, because you don't have this X amount of money, you don't have these X amount of cards, or you're not doing this in your life, or you're not doing that in your life, and and that comparison comparing yourself to other people and people that are quote unquote doing better than you. Like you're seeing all these people going on holiday every week, and obviously you're probably in school working hard to get your degree or whatever. You're probably working a 9 to 5. You're probably working hard just to make a buck, and obviously you open your phone and you see someone they've just dumped what 25K into something stupid. Like if because if you had 25K that would change your life, but you just see people just spending 25K on a regular basis, and it's like when you compare yourself to them people, or just in people in general, you start to like have like a generalized idea on how your life should look like, if you get what I mean. Well, let me tell you one thing, like, bro, we are all different. Like, our lives are very different. Like, we will all have our own meaning to what being successful is and what being rich is. But I feel like the reason why people are obsessed with being rich is because of social media, because social media has made it look like that life is a lot more easier when you're rich. Like life is a lot more peaceful when you're rich. Like like being rich is like probably everybody's end goal. Not everybody's end goal, but some people's end goal, because being rich, like you have everything. Being successful, you literally have everything. Like you don't have to worry about paying for your bills. You don't have to worry about struggling for anything, for a matter of fact. And that obsession, it can really blind you to what the essence of life is, because we need to remember, like, the people before us, like before there was even social media, like people were happy, like people were rich, people were successful, but then again people were still happy. And why is that? And I feel like with that answer, you have to you have to look for it yourself, because at the end of the day we all go on our own journey and we all walk on our own path. We all find what the meaning to being successful is and what being rich is, because at the end of the day, being successful and rich is very broad, because you can be successful in anything, you can be rich in anything, but that just depends on what it means to you. At the end of the day, say with freedom, like people saying like, oh, 9 to 5 isn't freedom, but freedom is freedom is what you think freedom is, if you get what I mean. Like, everyone has their own definition of freedom. Some people work 9 to 5 and think, yeah, I'm free. Like, I'm free. Like, people work 9 to 5 and enjoy their lives. And obviously, back to social media, like, when you initially compare yourself to someone else, you kind of see yourself as less than, as less than a person. Like, you feel like you should be there. But in reality, that's just your brain. That's just your brain, like, coping in a sense, because maybe you're not doing so good, and you see someone else doing a better situation, and you're like, I want to be this person. But obviously, the person that you're comparing yourself to, they might be comparing themselves to someone else, and they may be saying that their life is shit. You know what I mean? It's like, man, life is deep, bro. Life is deep as fuck. Like, I'll admit it. Like, bro, life is fucking hard, bro. Like, sometimes I just pray to God just to take me any day, bro. Like, bro, living on this earth is it's so hard. It's really hard. But I feel like we're all here for a purpose and a reason, and we all have to find what our meaning to being rich and successful is. I mean, it's okay if you want to be rich. Like, there's nothing wrong in wanting to be rich. Like, it's a good thing to be rich. It's a goal. It's a, it's a goal. It's an aspiration. It's a desire. Like, but we have to find what our meaning in that. If you get what I mean, like, we need to find what it means to us. Because at the end of the day, you was like when you was born, you was literally born alone. You was literally born on your own. Like, you never asked to be here. You never wanted this life. You never asked to be born in a family where you was. So in that sense, you gotta seek what successful means to you, and what rich means to you. You shouldn't compare yourself to anyone else, because you never asked to be here. You never asked to be in the situation that we're in. But man, just be blessed that you have a life, because at the end of the day, like, life is more precious than anything in the world. But why is everyone obsessed with being rich? I mean, I think the main point is just to live. Because the thing is, to live on the planet that you're born on, we have to pay to live on this planet. You know how crazy that is? You was born on this planet, now you have to pay to live there, bro. You didn't ask to be born, now you have to pay to live. And if you don't pay, you're fucked. You have no food. You're gonna slowly die. But yeah, this is my first topic. Obviously, first video. I'll get better at this speaking thing because I do ramble on a bit. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. But I just want to say, if you watched this all the way through, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to hit on post notifications. And leave a comment if you want to see me talk about another subject. I do have other ones coming through. Well, obviously, I'm 19, so I'm gonna try go around talk about my age group sort of. So like 16 to 19, pretty much. So thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.